Yo, what's good guys, Cam here, and today this video is to give you my review on the new DLC for Battlefield 3. It's called Armor Kill, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a wee bit of the map from each one of them. There's 4 different maps, and I'm going to give you sort of a little description and a sort of review on each one of the maps. It's just going to be a short description, guys. It's not going to be a big long one, and I'll give you my overall view at the end. Right guys, map 1, it's called Albers Mountain, and how I would describe this map, it is located on a snow covered mountain. There's a few sort of little huts and there's a big tower in the middle. Out of the 4 maps, I would say this is probably the worst map. I really didn't like this map one bit. It was hard to move about on because of the hilly design of the map. You were kept on getting caught on things, kind of like the normal Battlefield shit when like you get caught on some random little fucking twig and that. And it kind of made it annoying to play on. And also what I found is everybody just camps with snipers on this map, and it gets a bit shit and a bit boring, and it just makes it quite annoying to play on. So I'm really not a big fan of this map one bit, and I would say I'd probably give it, out of 10, I'd probably give it a 5. That's how bad it is. Right guys, on to map 2. This one's called Death Valley. This map is a nighttime map, and I would describe it by saying it's a construction site in the countryside sort of thing, and I quite enjoyed playing this map. It gave it a bit more atmosphere being at night time, and it's a good map. You do get a lot of campers on the sort of hillsides, but they're pretty easy to flank and you can pick up a lot of easy kills. And if I played this map probably a few more times more, I'd end up working out the spawns and sort of the camping areas and that, and I'd probably get a really good gameplays on this. I'd get a lot of easy kills, and I really enjoyed this map, guys. It's probably one of the better ones at the 4, I would say, and I'd give this an 8 out of 10 for this one map. Right, now on to map 3, guys. This is called Armoured Shield. This is a daytime map, and how I would describe this one is saying it's like a sort of big compound. There's a lot of buildings, there's a lot of like trees and shrubbery, and it's a really good map. I really enjoyed it, but you do get so many campers on it. They hide in the buildings, they hide in the trees, and it's not really frustrating. It's because you've just got to play this map slightly different to the rest. You've got to sort of play a bit more slower, and you've got to be really aware of your situation and your surroundings. You've got to keep an eye out on every corner, every bush, because there's always somebody sitting in the bushes. But it doesn't really affect the map, I would say, that much. It still makes it quite a good map. It's a really good looking map as well, and I enjoyed playing this one. And I reckon once I sort of get to know the maps a wee bit better, then probably I'll do a lot better on them. But as I say, I've only really played this for about an hour or so, and this is my sort of first sort of opinion on it. And I give this map an 8 out of 10 as well. I enjoyed this one as well. Right guys, now on to map 4. This is the last map on the DLC. It's called Bandar Desert. This map is a really nice map, I'd say. It looks quite visually nice, and it's situated on a beach, and what it is like half the map is already been built, like the house is already there, and the other half is like the construction site, the other half getting built, and there's sort of like a bit of a high-rise building on that where a lot of people can go snipe and things like that. But I didn't really have the same problem as I did on the first 3 maps with campers and things like that. I didn't really find a lot of campers on this map, but unfortunately it's a nice map and things like that, but it just seemed a wee bit boring to play on. I don't know if it's just the players I was playing against or what it was, but it just seemed an overall sort of boring map, nothing much happening on it, and sort of because of that I'd have to score it like a 6.5 just because it seemed boring. Right guys, my overall opinion for this DLC is that I didn't really like it for consoles. I reckon that this would actually be better on PC. The reason is that the 12v12 console just doesn't work on this, I don't think. It's too big maps. The maps are too big to be 12v12. It's just, I find it a wee bit boring, and I think maybe if you had more players in there, it'd be a bit more action. Maybe if it was even maybe 16v16 in console, it might be better, but because it's 12v12, then the maps are just too big for this. I don't think they work. I just think it makes the game a tad bit boring, and because of that, I have to really score this sort of lower. I mean, the maps look visually nice, and they seem. I mean, I'd say 3 out of the 4 maps are pretty good. The snow map is horrific. I don't really like that one bit, but the other 3 maps, they're nice maps. They're quite well designed, but the lack of players in the game just makes me have to say that I have to score a 6 out of 10 overall. So my overall score for the Armoured Kill DLC would be 6 out of 10. I'm still a big fan of the last DLC, the Close Quarters, because that was a 12v12, but the maps are small, a lot of action, and the game wasn't boring. I mean, I still play it yet. But anyway, guys, that's my overall opinion. I hope you've enjoyed. Please like, comment and subscribe. Thanks for watching.